Hey Colt Fanboi, I've just been watching your video on YouTube today of the differences between the different types of Lancers, and since I just happen to have both the New Zealand spec non-turbo Lancer here and my Japanese spec turbo one, I thought I might just give you a quick rundown of the differences I know of between them. I'm pretty sure this non-turbo one is exactly the same as the Philippines ones. I don't know about the turbo ones you get in the Philippines, but I'll just go to the turbo one first. So you can see the interior that you were talking about. Mine's a little bit broken there. The workshop who was doing some work on it broke it, but we'll fix that. You got the grey interior and all of that. One difference that I noticed straight away is, like all of the non-turbo ones, the clock is still up here on the top of the dash, and the boost gauge is actually on the gauge cluster here on the left hand side, and then the other gauges are all the same: your fuel, temperature, rev counter, speedometer in kilometers per hour, oil pressure, etc., and of course the boost gauge, which should all work. Yep. What other differences can I tell you? My one has air conditioning, so it's got the air conditioning switch there. Sorry about the dirtiness. I still haven't cleaned it after it's been in the shop, and they've got metal shavings and dirt all over the place. It's got the rear fog light switch, same as the European ones. This piece in the middle, focus camera, on the center console. My other car doesn't have that. The differences are the seat belts. I don't have the turbo seat belts for the front, but the back seat belts, you can see you've got turbo written on them. That's really cool. If you know where to get any of those, I'll be keen to find some for the front, as I've just got some generic replacements on the front. Oh, another difference is, I've noticed, it might only be the Japanese ones, I'm not sure, but under here there's an extra vent for the blower motor. You can have air coming down there full time, as well as the controls on here. What else can I think? Oh, the hood lining is different in the turbo cars. So you've got yours is probably the same. You've got a vinyl wrapped cardboard piece that goes across the top, whereas the non-turbo cars, as far as I'm aware, well, in New Zealand, I think the Philippines still have this style hood lining, but in New Zealand we've got the cloth wrapped one. I'll just head over to the other one now and show you that. Oh, another thing is down here, I don't have it's missing the little plastic piece, but it has a petrol cap release lever there. The non-turbo ones here don't have that. So this is the non-turbo one. I have pretty much exactly the same. It's got the standard wheels, steel wheels, unlike the turbo one. It's got these wheels. Wing mirrors. The New Zealand ones didn't come with wing mirrors, so this would have either been put on either at the factory when the car was bought, or by the dealer, or by the owner. I'm not sure. The turbo one Apparently these are the wheels that come with the later model intercool turbo ones, turbo cars, I've been told. And of course you've got your front bumper there, the same as yours. And I think probably around the car is probably all the same as yours. Boot spoiler there, except you've got the 1800 GSR, because of course it's the Japanese spec. They were 1800cc. I will just hop into this other one now and I'll see if I can point out the differences. Oh, as you've probably already seen, the front grills. That's the front grills that we have on most of our carbureted cars. Probably the same as the Philippines. The Japanese, and I think some of the Philippine ones probably have this grill as well. Sorry, bear with me, just hopping here. So the first thing you notice is the old man pajamas interior. That was apparently very popular in the 80s, and everything else brown, and that's that hood lining I was telling you about. New Zealand ones just have fabric there. Sorry if my footage is a bit shaky, I'm doing this with my phone. And there's probably one of the most popular colours that we had here for the non-turbo ones, is the brown. So in the car you've got the different steering wheel. This is for the 1600 model, the 1200 models have the different steering wheel as well. And then on your gauge cluster, again kilometers per hour for the speedometer, rev counter, fuel level, temperature, and on the left ammeter and oil pressure, same as yours. Clock in the same place. All of this is the same as yours, except no air conditioning in this case. Still got the original radio in mine. And down here, where I think the UK ones have a boost gauge, this is just like an extra storage tray. And of course here, you don't have that box on the center console. It's just flat like that. And the different colour dash, they're mostly all brown rather than the grey like you get in the Philippine and Japanese ones. Inside there it's just all the same. Your tray down there, which is the same. I'm just trying to think what else I can point out. I think everything here is pretty much the same, just different colours. Rather than the bluey grey colour, you got brown and cream. Yeah. So that's that, and I'll show you around the back. This particular one has the monsoon on the window, which I'm being told is quite popular overseas and hard to find. But it looks like this was another option put on by the dealer back in the day. So it's got that. And of course the strips on the side you've probably seen from the Philippine ones. These are different from the turbo one. These have got chrome strips. There's different styles of these as well. But this is the style that this car has. And the back, probably the same as the European ones, I would guess. One difference would be on the bumper, both of these lights are both reverse lights. They're not. One of them, I think, in the UK is a fog light, but on the Japanese, New Zealand models, they're both reverse lights. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want me to film about these cars for you, and I'll certainly do that. I've got both of them sitting right here. So whatever you need to know, I can show you. I've also got the workshop manuals for both. So yeah, if there's anything you need to know, let me know.